he had unclean spirits within him. And when Jesus said to them, what is your name? They said, our name is Legion, meaning that there are many. There are many spirits within this man, within that vessel of who they thought he was. Because sometimes we may not even be able to see it ourselves. We paint ourselves up so well, we dress up so nicely, use certain terms and vernacular and rituals and everything else that you have. But we don't understand, don't really see that there still may be a bit of uncleanness in this body. There may be a bit of uncertainty, misinterpretation and confusion within these four walls. You see, because the body of Christ is much more than just these four walls. It could be the entire body of those who call themselves Christians. It puzzles me. Sometimes it brings me to anger and just complete discourse when I hear people of certain stature use the pulpit to pervert and to persuade those who are listening to them. I feel as if you have not only a godly but a moral obligation to the people who sit out there in the congregation, who come together and congregate to you to speak truthfully and righteously. You can't really rebuke Satan if you just had dinner with them last night. You can't really call out someone for being what they are. When in the background, you still kicking it with them yourself. It's hard to call Satan out for sleeping with this person when you were just in the bed with yourself. You can't really point the finger because you have to realize that one finger you point at them, and them over there, you got about 3 more pointing at you. It's a part of the Bible where it says, let ye without sin cast the first stone. I tell people, I even told some of my Mason brothers, be careful when you get ready to cut that rock back and toss it, because it may ricochet, hit you in your own head. And you end up slaying yourself trying to call out someone else. So you be mindful and careful of what you say and what you do. That is why you may think I'm quiet. But clearly I tell people, when I'm passionate about something, when there's a bit of fervor within me to speak, it doesn't matter who you are and where you're from. If I feel it, I'm going to let it be known. And you can mistake my kindness and my humility and my humbleness as weakness. But even when you see out in the wild, when there's a rabbit or a free animal, and they're being cornered into the corner, you ever seen that animal get ready to pounce on them? They may cower down a little bit, but they don't fall down by the wayside. They don't give up and get there. I'm going to fight. I'm just going to let you know this now. This week, if it wasn't for patience and everything I know, Lord have mercy.
Yes.
The only thing I could do is just say yes.
I feel you.
Because I tell people all the time, there once was a time. I didn't care who you were or where you were from. I told you where you can go, how you can get there, and what you can do once you're there. And then if you still had a problem with it, I can show you better than I can tell you. Because like I said, it angers me, but I love it when people try to test me. It shows how strong I truly am.
That's right.
You can nitpick, you can point fingers, and you try and
that's what the scripture says.
But when you know who you are and what you do, it doesn't matter what they say or do. When the disciples were on the boat and the wind was blowing and the sea was raging, more into that story, it talks about when one of the disciples said, he seen somebody out there. And he called to him and said, Lord, if it is you, can I come to you? If where I'm at right now is so shaky and there's all this environment going on, I see it, Lord. But if it's you, call me out to you. So Lord stretched out his hand, he told him to come on. And that brother went to walk. He forgot about the situation itself and realized that I'm focusing on the man I'm trying to reach to. I see my end result from, the sea is raging and the wind's blowing and everybody else is panicking. But I see my mark. I see the prize. Let me keep my eye on the prize. And just a glimpse of a second when he forgot, took his mind off the goal in life, he started to sink. And he cried out to God, Lord, help me. God pulled him up. Just there and there. You say, oh, you a little faith. Where was your faith? Where is your faith? You know, the beautiful thing about, the funny thing about testimony service is that we always testify about all the good times. And when you got people who are just barely making it, that's when you should testify. They need that know-how.
That's right.
To make it over and to make it through. They don't need to hear all the time about the prosperity.
That's right. That's right.
They need to hear about the times when you were out and about.
All right.
When you were down in the low. They need to hear how it is that you, in your age and in your infinite wisdom, how did you go from being a simple young man, still rambunctious and what he thinks to be invisible to the world? How can I get to you? I want some gray hair in these dreams. I want to look out and see my generation looking up at their granddaddy or their great granddaddy and their great great granddaddy.
Yes, yes.
Go from being a humble 27-year-old to an even more wise 72-year-old. How do I transition from here to there? The key is you must remain faithful. And when the world says no, when the wind was blowing, no, when the sea was raging, no, you must realize that you're more and you're greater. And what you have on the inside is much more stronger than anything. The wind is a mighty force, but the wind doesn't have sense to know. It's time for me to blow it to stop blowing. The water is a powerful force.
Yes.
You see what the force of water can do. But the water ain't got much sense. The water can't tell you yes or no. The water can't give you what you need. It's within you.
That's right.
Yeah.